think people should know this. When you're buying a new Samsung tablet, I bought the upgrade for this because this stopped working properly. It is a replacement for this one as well. And then this one is the replacement for that, which is how I lost 4 game accounts. What happens is when you're playing, let me just show you here. I'll put that one on there, and I'll put this one on here. Okay. Oh yeah, it does pop up really quick. It's not an Apple device. When you do that on an Apple device, you have to click something called download every time you turn it on. So what they did here was, you see how the screen is this way? Yeah, I can do that. Let me show you. See? I can do that. Either way. And then when you want to set it to the way that you want it permanently, you can do that as well, manually. They took it out. They took it out so that now, if I play a game on, you know what? Yeah, show it. I'm going to put it this way, but I'm going to click on this game. You see? That's how the game should show, right? Now watch this. I'm going to exit. I'm even going to turn it off and put it this way. Now watch. Look. Look. How is this possible? So then you try to swipe down, you can't. So you have to put it back up and then swipe down to find the auto rotate is gone. In the place of auto rotate is quick share, camera, etc. It's gone. Here's another thing that they did. When you want to power off on an Android, let me just exit here. You hold the power button down and it asks you, do you want to restart or power off? Okay, none. Because I know that it works. It's an older Samsung. It's an older Android. On this one, that's the oldest one of all 5. You can also do it. On the one that's about a year old, maybe a little bit more than a year, you can also do it. You see that, right? Okay. Okay. And okay. And for those wondering, yes, I do get so bored out of my mind that I have to play multiple games at the same time. That's how my brain works. So if I wanted to play a game, is it going to show this way or is it going to show that way? So not only can you not power off, look here, this, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to hit it. This is the power off button. What the fuck, man? Shut up. People need to hear me clicking it at least. That's the power up button. Look. Look at my finger pressing down all the way down. Nothing happened. So to power off on a device in an emergency when something really bad happens, you had to try to find a way manually to swipe down if it lets you. And then look here, there's the power off button. Now I went to settings. I looked everywhere. There is no auto rotate button. Now here is the worst part. These things shut off every 5 seconds or every 3 minutes if you let it. So you have to go to settings. You have to go to settings and turn that shit off. Damn it, it showed earlier, right? They keep changing this. They keep, you know, this is just bullshit. Where is it now? Here. Screen timeout. That is the maximum allowed in Samsung. If you buy a non-name brand Android, you can select never. Can you believe that? Look, this gives you only these options. Oh, there it is, 15 seconds. 15, 30 seconds, or a minute. Every new tablet I bought was set for 15 seconds. So you know how you have to take time setting it up? It kept shutting off. So then I had to trick the tablet and say, hey man, fuck you. Stop it already. Go into here myself and then click there, 30 minutes. That's the maximum. This is bullshit, because if something happens that you have to leave the room, or you leave a game on autoplay, auto fight, and you still leave the room, or you shower, you have to cook or have some coffee, whatever shit that you have to do, and even shit, literally, and you come back, the game shut off. Even if it's on autoplay, no matter what you're doing on the tablet, it shuts off every 30 minutes. So you have to hit the power button again, turn it on to see if it's still there, and then it reboots, or it's no longer there, so you have to find it. Or you have to find, what the fuck was I doing? Which game was I playing? Yeah, that's how my brain works actually. But to a normal human, they would do one thing at a time, one game at a time, one hand at a time. I can play two games at the same fucking time. This with my right hand, this with my left hand, while monitoring this one on autoplay. How many people you know that can do that? That's how my brain works. My wife caught me one day. She says, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm playing a couple of games." She goes, "That's not normal." I'm like, "Well, you didn't marry a normal dude." So where was I again? Showing proof, right? Let's say I want to turn on. Yeah, let's turn. No, put it sideways. This is how the game should play. So let's force think it. Let's force it into thinking that I want to play the game this way, which is how it should play, right? Let's see. Look at that. It did it. It did it, but your screen is still set to horizontal instead of this way, widescreen. What a shame. So, yep, there you have it, folks. What to expect when you buy a new Samsung. And yes, it is still better than Apple, because Samsung, most of these Androids have smartphone technology. Apple doesn't have that. Yep, again, I call Apple stupid. And I think I'll end it there.